All right, good morning, TGIF. It is Friday, January the 28th. Hopefully we're going to have a green day today. This week has not been a good week for the market. We are watching several different stocks. INDO, Hood, SoFi, of course, Zanga, ZNGA, and Nokia, NOK, would be the top 5 that we're watching. We have about 2 minutes before the market opens. Let me rearrange my screens here for just a second, and we will get on with the trading day. Like I say, I would hope that we could start off today with perhaps a bump up. Face it, folks, it's been a rough it's been a rough week, a rough 10 days. Someone asked me about VORD. I'm looking at that now on the screen, and I would expect a small pop to the upside on VORB, Victor, Oscar, Romeo, Baker. But as unstable as the financial markets are, I would not be surprised if we did not see somewhat of a drop on market open. Let me move one more screen, and we will get ready for the trading day. Here we go. One that interests me the most at this point is INDO. Let's go ahead and bring that up, and that one has already gone to $6.10. Actually, that's now fallen below 2. That one doesn't seem to know what it wants to do. Because we just got to jump up. The market's now open. I like INDO. Let's wait for the pullback on INDO. We're at 613 right now. Let's jump in. We just bought it at 608. Let's see if we can get it on the on a pop up. There's 628. We're out at 620. It has dropped back to 615. Let's see if we can jump back in. We got it at 617. We lost a little on that trade. We got out at 612. It's bouncing all around. This one wants to run. Let's see if it will drop back to $6 a share. Oh, jumped up to 631. Let's see if it will drop back. It has the potential. There's 620. Let's take it at 620. We bought it at 629. This one wants to go to 640. So let's be patient on this one. There's 620. So we've got a 9-cent loss on this stock right now, but 621, it's going to pop back up. Lot of volume on this. There's 626. There's 636. Let's get out. We got out at 633. There's 645. This one's all over the place. This one's got good potential to run. The overall market is, of course, cratering. Why am I not surprised? Let's get this one on the pullback. There's 650. Let's see if it stays above VWAP. If it stays above VWAP, it will continue on. We're going to jump in at 646. We're out at 666. I think this one could go to $7. Let's wait on the pullback here. We're waiting on the pullback. This one's got huge volume. This one may not pull back. This one may just go ahead and go to 7. Yeah, this one's going nuts at the moment. 694. Couldn't get in at 680. Sooner or later, this one's going to halt. We got in at 717, and it has just halted. So now we're going to have to wait 5 minutes on this. 8:36, it should open up at 8:41 Central Time, 9:41 New York time. This one's strong. This got this INDO, India, no David Oscar. India no David Oscar has good volume, increasing volume, huge amounts of volume huge amounts of shares being traded on this. And I'm looking at the overall charts. The market is just cratering right now. The overall Standard & Poor's, S&P, the NASDAQ. Oh, the NASDAQ looks worse than the Dow Jones. What a down morning so far. At some point, we're going to have a bounce here. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So we may take a hit on this. Let's see. Well, no, the asking price is $741. I mean, this may open. We got in at 7. This one may open up 740, 750 a share. That would be a huge, nice profit. Another one that we're looking at is India Mary Papa Papa, IMPP. It's a $2.50 stock that looks like it could run. I think that one, IMPP that we're watching, could go to 260, maybe even 270 a share. It's currently selling at 240-ish, 240, 242 a share. So and the overall market looks like it could rebound from these levels. If you see me looking all around, I've got 6 screens. Actually, I've got 7 screens in front of me. So it's I can monitor several stocks at one time. INDO, India, No David Oscar, halted at $6.94. The opening price when it opens up is going to be $7.41. I think we got in at around $7.18. So, oh, pardon me. My goodness. So this looks good and strong. It should open up here in the next minute or two. We're going to have a sell order ready at 750. We'll see if we can't get 750 on this one. Oh. We got out at 717 because this one started to drop back. It did open up. Oh, pardon me. So this one's dropping back now. I anticipate this one dropping back to around 650, 655. There's 647. We're going to get in at 646. Wait for the bounce. Obviously, I've run into something that I don't like today. Pardon me for the sneezes. We're into this one at 646. Oh, this one just got halted to the downside. So this should be interesting. So we're in another 5-minute halt on this one. So while we wait on this one, let's go look at IMPP. This is another one that looks strong. Let's hop in here and see if we can't make a buck or two. Getting in at 271. It's dropped to 253. We may take a hit on this one. Let's see if we can get a bounce back up. we should bounce off, bounce to the upside here. There's 250. There's 252. I think this one may pop back up. There's 255. This one's going to try to pop back up. $256. I wouldn't be surprised on this one to see a 270, 280 pop to the upside. There's 264. We're going to get out at 264. We're going to take a little bit of a hit on this one, but there's 270. We took probably a $50 hit on the other one. Let's see if it pops on up to 280. There's 272. This is where patience would have paid off. Had we been a little patient, we could have gotten out pretty much where we got in at. The volume on this is good and strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see this pop back up to 275. Yeah, see, there's 276. That's a case where you be patient. Let's go back over to INDO. The 5-minute hold on this should be just about over. It halted at 846. So let's be patient on this one, and this should open up any second now. Here we go, 657. We should see a nice pop to the upside here. Here comes 645, probably 650. There's 643. Come on, baby. Pop to the upside. 638. We're going to get out at 634. I think this one's going to continue on down. There's 644. This one just doesn't want to seem to go down. Let's see if we can pop back in here at 650. Let's see if we can see a pop back to 656, 660. I don't see it. Let's go look at IMPP, another one that I'm watching. Oh, this one's got good volume, good strong volume. There's the pullback. We got in at 312. Let's see if we can't make a nickel or dime on this one. Oh, there's 344. We're out at 344. We were in, bought at 312, got out at 344. Nice profit on this one. Wait on the pullback now. Good strong volume on this stock. Very good, very strong volume. This looks really good. Actually, this one may not pull back. What is the overall market doing? The overall market is trying to tank again, so not surprised after the week that we've had. Let's go back over and look at INDO. Since this one has been halted, actually, oh, here comes the pullback. Let's pop in at 694, see if we can't take it to ride it to 710. Oh, there's 720. Let's see if we can get out at 720. We got out at 727. I would not be surprised to see this one go to $7.50, $8. Good strong stock. There's 745. You know, at some point it's got to pull back. There's the pullback to 710. We're in at 710. We're out at 726. That's a nice move. There's 730. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pop to 750. Although I must say INDO, India No Delta Oscar, is starting to look a little weak at these levels. I would not be surprised to see a pullback to, oh my, 720, maybe even a little lower. We seem to have formed a top around the 740 area. Let's see if it can break 740. There's 742. couldn't break 740 yet. Let's see if it does. It's trying. Let's get in at 745. We're out at 758. There's 767. Wow. We're going to jump in at 762. Let's see how far this one pops to the upside. This one looks really strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one hit 780, maybe $8. We're getting out at 733. Let's look at another one that we're watching. It's George Barry Robert. Could go to 320. Let's wait on the pullback a little bit. There's the pullback to 306. Let's see if it goes to $3. There's 307, 306. I've got a hunch. Let's see, we're going to get in at 309. I've got a hunch this one's going to pop to the upside. There's 311. Took a small hit on that one, a 2-penny hit. I see some weakness here around 310, 305. I mean, this stock used to sell for $32 a share. It's now at $3.14. I want to see a pullback to $3, maybe 302 a share. There's 305. There's 303. Let's jump in at 308. I'm expecting a bounce to the upside here. Should pop to 310, 312. I mean, overall, this one's got huge potential to the upside. There's 305. $306. Looks like it's going to test VWAP. 308. Maybe a jump to 315. We're out at 315. Made a few dollars on that one. There's 318. If it breaks 320, we may jump back in. Let's see if it can break 320. We're going to jump in at 319. We're going to get in. Yeah, we're going to get out at 320. This one may go on up. Let's see. Yeah, this one's starting to look weak also. Um, 314. Let's watch this one for a little bit. The overall market can't decide which way it wants to go. A little small pop to 316. Let's get in at 317. See if we can't get a pop to 320, 325. I still think we can see a pop here to 320, 325. There's 319. Good volume. Volume looks exceptional on this. We're going to get out at 317. It looks too risky. It looks like it could drop back. Let's see if it'll drop back to 310. Yeah, this one's going to drop. This one's going to drop back 305, 307. Let's go back over to INDO. It's at 736. We're in at 739. We're out at 745. This one's going to pop to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 10-penny jump. There's a 10-penny jump, 757. Let's wait for the pullback on INDO. There's 740. Let's see if it'll drop to 720. There's 744 on INDO. Again, you don't need to watch 1,000 stocks. You don't need to have a cluttered screen. There's 732. Let's see a drop to 720. Actually, I think this one's going to drop considerably. So I'm out of this one for the time being. Let's go look at BBD. Don't like it. DD, all blood red. Wow. Fuel cell went from 352 to 342. ET is dropping. Fubo, it's trying to go somewhere, but it's dropped from 932 all the way down to 907. I see nothing but red. Fisker. Fisker looks somewhat interesting, but it's already run from 970 to 983. I mean, we might jump in here. Let's jump in at 983 and see if we can make a couple pennies on this stock. Let's see if we can get out around 985, 988. That one was a bad call. We got out at 976. That one's dropping like Jimmy Hoffa in a cement suit. Let's go back to IMPP. I said it would drop. What did it do? It dropped from 345 a share down to 282. I would not be surprised to see it drop another 20 cents down around 260, 265 on IMPP. Let's go look at SoFi. SoFi looks interesting at these levels. Let's get in at 1054. Let's see if this one's going to stop hemorrhaging and try to go up. Oh, the overall market is tanking. We're out at 1052. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Back to INDO. I expect a pullback from 740 all the way back to $7 a share on INDO. Planter continues to drop like a lead balloon. This one's trying to recover. Nikola. Let's jump in, see if we can't get a bid. 686 on Nikola. I think this one could go to 90. There's 685. It's going to correct a little bit here, a few pennies. We're in at 686 on this stock. There's 683. Let's see if it will hold 683. The market is trying to figure out which way it wants to go. There's 685, a bounce up. Now let's see, 690, 688. There's 686. We're out at 686. Let's see this one go on. Yeah, there's 688. Here comes 690 on this one. This one may indeed go to $7 a share, but it looks a little unstable at this point. I don't like that one. Space has been beaten down so much. It's like, how much lower can space drop? There's 767. Let's see if we can buy a few shares of space. Maybe catch it on the bounce. Yeah, we obviously missed that one. Here comes the volume. This one's going to go to 780. We're starting to see a small rally in the market finally. It's about time. I'd still like to pick up a few shares of this if it would drop back. Yeah. Clearly we missed the move on this one. You don't cry over spilt milk. You continue on. Peloton 22.90 to 23.24. That's a nice move. We just don't buy we don't buy $23 a share stocks. Let's jump into bingo. We haven't been in bingo in a while. Let's jump in at $1.87. That one's got huge volume. Good potential for a push to the upside. I think we may be able to get $10, $20 on this stock. This is another one that was just a month or two ago. This was a $7 stock. Prior to that, it used to be a $14, $15 stock. Has been really beaten up. There's no excuse for this company to be this low share wise. There's $1.87. Let's see if we can push to $1.88 now. $1.87.5. I'm looking for maybe even $1.90 on this stock. There's $1.88. I'm going to get out at $1.87. Let's watch this one a moment or two. There's $1.88. Let's see if it'll, or $1.87.5. Let's see if it'll go to $1.89. Again, there's just no reason why this stock should be this low. Another one I'm watching is HUYA. There again, this one's a good strong stock. No, I think this one's going to pop back. Somebody said I don't highlight our losses. I jumped into this one at $5.95, picked up a few shares. It's at $5.91. Let's see if we can get the pop back to the upside. Yeah, I always like to give it a nickel or so to bounce around. I think they're selling this one now, so let's get out of this. We're going to take a small $50, $60 hit on this one. That's fine. Oh, here's one that's there again. This one has been beaten down. This used to be a $40, $50, $60 stock. AMC, the movie theater company, it's now selling at $13.85 a share. That's just it's not only criminal, it's outrageous. This one's dropping. You can see blood red on the graphs. I mean, these are all basically tanking. I generally don't short stocks on this channel. I know how to short a stock. We generally, because you're new investors, I teach you how to buy and sell. Hopefully you buy at a lower price and then you sell at a higher price and make a profit. That's the goal. I don't tell you when to get in, when to get out. I expect you to watch me trade and learn from me. You can learn from my successes and my mistakes. We put a bid in at 808 on this stock. We raised it to 809. It has not filled. Actually, it just filled at 809. Should drop back a little. And there again, we'll give it room to fluctuate a few pennies up, a few pennies down before we hop out. Not every trade is a positive trade, as much as we would like it to be. But you're watching us live. This channel is for the small investor. This channel is for the individual that has absolutely no stock market knowledge, experience at all. We want to train you on the software, which is free of charge. We want to teach you how to download it. We want to teach you how to install it. And more importantly, I'd like to teach you, have the opportunity to teach you how to use it. My email address is Thomas, Thomas, F as in Fudge, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. If you have questions, comments, if you want the link to the software sent to you, please send me an email. And we're going to get out at 809 and take our $10 profit. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one pop to 812, 815. A profit is a profit. Nobody ever went bankrupt. Nobody ever went broke taking a profit. You may say, well, that was a $10 profit. That's nothing. I don't know of too many people that would turn down a free $10 bill. I would have liked to have made $20 on that stock, but it kind of reminds me, I'm a blackjack player. I love to play blackjack. I was recently in Vegas. I love these people that take $100 or $200 to Vegas and expect to walk away a millionaire. It's just not going to happen. I love these people that poo-paw at a $10 or a $20 profit. I'll take a $10 or a $20 profit every trade, every day. This one touched 811. I want to watch this for a minute or two because I'm waiting on 815 on this stock. I'd like to see if it will reach 815. Sometimes it's all about being right. You know, I've made my profit on the stock. I'm happy with my profit on this stock, but sometimes you want to hang around just to see if you were right. I do expect to pull back here a little bit. It is 9:19 Central Time, 10:19 Eastern Time. I generally trade from 8:15 to 10:15. Sometimes I'll extend it to 10:30 Central Standard Time. There's 8:12. Let's see if we can see 8:15. It may not make it to 8:15. There's 8:13. Come on, 8:15. Give me 8:14. All right, there's 8:14. Give me 8:15. Prove me right. Just touch 8:15. You can do it. I expect a little bit of a pullback here. Come on, 8:15 is next. Go for it. 8:15. You are so close. 8:15. There's 8:15. Voila. I mean, what can I say? Let's go back over to INDO. I want to get back in INDO. I expect to see a pop over $7 a share here. We're at $6.96 a share, $6.95. It's retesting VWAP here. The market is trying to rally at this point. Come on, pop to 7. We're going to get out at 6.95. Let's see if we made the right call. This one looks a little bit weak here. Oh, the market's starting to sell off. I wouldn't be surprised to see this drop to well, I was just going to say I wouldn't be surprised to see this drop to 680. It just hit 681. The stock market, after such a dismal week, the stock market just doesn't seem to know which direction it wants to go. Let's look at SoFi. It doesn't look that strong to me. Of course, INDO. Oh wow, this one's dropped back to 658, 660. I wouldn't be surprised to see another leg down for this one. There's 670. Yeah, this one could very easily go to 660. Let's see if we can hop in here and make a few dollars. Oh, we missed it. 686. We tried to get in at 676. Couldn't do it. And as you can see, it can't really hold the 686, 690, so it's going to continue to drop here. Let's look at Planter down. Nikola looks somewhat weak. Peloton is just getting killed. Wouldn't touch it, plus it's too expensive. I generally buy from $3 a share to 12. I might go $15 a share. My rule here, if you follow me on my channel, is I like to tell people that if you can't buy 300 shares of a stock, don't buy it. You can't make any money buying 10 shares, 50 shares. That's why you need to save your money. I've got a way to guarantee that you will not lose money your first year of trading. So if you're interested, send me an email, Thomas, F as in Fudge, Buchanan, Buchanan, @hotmail.com. For the subject line, you might put stocks for the subject line, and I'll respond back to you. This one looks kind of interesting. This has gone from 50 cents to 3.75 a share. But even this one looks weak. What about this one? PFIN. You know, I would expect to see a bounce here at 538. Let's go look at ISIG. Oh, that one looks strong. It's a bit on the expensive side. At 1448. Let's see if this one has halted. No, it has not halted yet. We're going to get in at 43. Ooh, took a little hit on that one, out at 22. Didn't see that one coming. Let's get in at 32. I don't see this one. I don't see this one dropping that much. Could be wrong. We may take a hit. Let's see. picked up a few shares at 32. The stock market's attempting to have a small rally. Now I see weakness. Let's get out of this one. Let's go look at BBD. Nothing going on, nothing going on. You want to find stocks that are moving. This is BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know here. I don't see. I don't see a lot of. I just don't see a lot of upward direction on this one. This one looks fairly interesting. This is a $3 stock. I like the way this one's looking on the charts. Let's jump in here right around $3 and see if we can't make a nickel on this stock or dime. This one appears to be somewhat of a slow moving stock. ARVL, Apple, Roger, Victor, Larry. But I think we can make a penny or two on this stock. Should bounce up to 301 here. Maybe 301 and a half, 302. It's got more upside potential than it does downside potential. And again, on these small dollar stocks, you've got to give it a few pennies to bounce around. Overall market is headed south again. So the overall market appears to be cratering, which is fine. You know, let it sink. You know, at some point the market has got to recover. We've got to see a bounce a little bit. I'm not saying that we're going to see a 1,000-point jump, but at some point the stocks have to stabilize a little. I mean, it's just nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. That's just the law of economics. This is Take the Trade TV. We are live, and you are watching us live take the trades. appears to be barcoding around the 301-ish. Let's see which way it wants to go. Seems to be hanging around $3 a share. You know, we might take a penny or two loss on this one. Let's see. But let's be patient. A lot of investors, what they do, especially new investors, small investors, you've got to have patience when you buy a stock, and there's a fine line, because you can't have too much patience and let it drop too far. That's why you've got to have a dollar amount that you just get out and sell and accept the fact that you made a bad decision. There again, you if you get out too quickly, you will possibly get out early and not be able to sell and take your profit. So, you know, again, it's a fine line. You've got to develop that skill over time. It just touched 298. I don't like the direction this one's going. Plus, the overall market is tanking at the moment. What I mean by tanking is the overall market is dropping. Let's see. I mean, I really think this one will drop to 298 or below. This one just doesn't have the upside potential that I thought it would. Let's see it drop one more time, and then we'll move on. I mean, it seems to have some support. Yeah, it just hit 298. So this one's going to drop also. ASTR looks interesting. Let's see if it can break $4.13. I can see it going to 414. Yep, there's 414. Now let's see if it's got enough oomph to go to 415. There's 415. The overall market, we're trying to rally at these levels, thank goodness. There's 415, 416, 417 is next. It may pull back a little bit here. It seems to have good strong support at 415. I tend to think 416 is next. We may be able to make a penny or two on this stock. There's 415 and a half. Let's see, 416. There's 416. Now let's see 417. Okay, we're out at 415. We basically broke even on that stock. Again, we're starting to see a pullback and some weakness. We're also seeing decreased volume on the stock. I wouldn't be surprised to see it pull back to 412, 411, maybe 413. Yeah, see, there's 413. Let's see if it'll drop to 412 or 411. There's a drop to 412. There's 411. Let's see if we can jump in at 411. We put an order in to buy at 411 and it did not fill. Let's see if it will drop back. No, it's going to go on up. I wouldn't be surprised to see 416, 417. There's 415. Yeah, we're going to cancel our order. We had an order to buy at 412. Would have liked to have sold at 415, which it did touch. Actually, it went to 416. A good strong volume though. Let's see if it'll drop back at least to 413. Somebody came in and bought 50,000 shares of this stock. There's 413. I'd like to jump in maybe at 411. We'll see. The overall market, what else is new? The overall market is cratering, so you've got to take the good with the bad with the ugly. Sellers are stepping in on ASTR. It's dropped back to 412. Actually, I'm not even sure I would jump back in at 411. Let's see if it'll touch 411. That's where I had my order in at, is 411. I actually think this one may drop back to 408, 409. I mean, we'll see a pop here, a small pop, but it's not worth the risk to me. So let's move on and check out some of the other ones I'm watching. Let's look at Archon. This is a $1.13, probably going to drop back to $1.11, $1.09. Let's see. Oh, that order did not fill either. That's too bad. I would have liked to have... Oh, there we go, 912. I got in at 912 on this one. I'm sorry, $1.12, 912. Right. No, I got in at $1.12. I expect to make a penny or 2 pennies. I want to see $1.13. I think we could make $10 on this one. This is one I'm going to hold until it hits $1.13. There's $1.13. Put an order in to sell at $1.13. Come on, you can give me $1.13. Give me a $10 profit on this. Well, it hit $1.13. And it should have filled. I don't know why it didn't. Yeah, that's crazy. Instead of making $20, we're going to lose $20 on this stock. I put an order in to sell at $1.13. It went to $1.14, and it did not fill for whatever reason. Huh. I must say I've not had that happen before. This stock went all the way to $1.17. It's now at $1.10 a share, and it's actually looking quite weak. Let's go look at the overall market. My minimum daily that I shoot for is $100 profit a day. If I can make $100 a day each trading day, that's my minimum. I trade between 8:15 and 10:15. Again, sometimes I'll extend that to 10:30. My maximum, and I actually do have a maximum someday, some people are surprised by that, but if I exceed $1,000 in profit or greater, then I stop trading. That's my maximum goal per day. Again, my minimum is 100 a day, and my maximum is what I really want to achieve. My minimum is why I do this for you, because I like to show you live that you can make money in the stock market, and it doesn't take 20 years to do it. It may take 30 seconds, it may take 2 minutes, but you can make a profit in this market. Now, INDO we've made money on. I want to see this one pull back, and it did to 699, 695. I want to see this one go back to 705. There is 698, 697 and a half. This one very easily could go to 7.05. Next goal was $7 a share. There's 7. I want to see 7.05 and then I'm out. Let's see if it will touch 7.05 or 7.02, 7.03. Right there is 7.05. I got out at 7.02 for a nice profit. Dropped back to 7. And this one I can see very easily going to 7.10. We're going to jump back in at $7 a share, pick some up. This one's got good upside potential. Let's see if we can get a penny or two on the stock. I mean, it could go to 7.15 very easily. Very easily go to 7.10 a share. Let's see a pop. There's a pop to 7.03. Let's see another pop to 7.05. We see some weakness around 680. Oh yeah, there's a drop. We're out at 697. This one's fluctuating wildly. Let's get in at 93. See if we can't make a nickel. A nickel on the pop. Nope, it's going to drop. We're out at 90. Yeah, we see weakness. It's going to drop to at least 690. Let's look at TKLF. This one looks weak. We've got an error message to take care of. Okay. Let's look at TKLF. Oh, this one looks let's wait on the pullback on this. I don't think this one's got, let's jump in at 348. This one could very easily go from 48 to 60. There's 53. I'm going to jump out at 55. There's 54. Give me another penny and I'm out. 355, I'm out. That was a nice $70 win. Drop back to 351. Let's jump back in at 351. We should see a pop to the upside, I would hope. There's 345. $346 is coming next. The only problem with this is the market's trying to tank. There's 346, 347. It may pop back up to 355. Let's see. See, not only do you have to keep your eye on the overall market, which is dropping pretty bad right now, you've got to keep your eye on individual stocks. Hopefully we'll see 349, 350. There's 350. We just need one more penny and we'll be at break even. I think it'll go at least to 355. I'm out at 354. Yep, I'm out. We'll take our profit at 354. I still think it could go to 360. There's 360. It actually touched 370. There's your pullback to 351. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pop back to 350. Maybe 360, 352. Yep, there's 352. It's got nice volume to it. There's 359. I'm going to get out at 357. We got in at 352. I would not be surprised to see it go to 365 here. Now you may say, why didn't, there's 358. Why didn't I wait to take even more profit? Because of that right there. It could very easily drop back to 352, which it did, or it could drop even more. So again, when you've got a profit, take your profit. Don't you know, again, this is not your grandmother's stock market. Don't buy and hold and have to take a loss. I think this one's going to pull back here a little bit, maybe back down to 349 or below, but it may resume its upward momentum once it hits 349, 350. The overall market, believe it or not, is actually trying to rally. I'm shocked. There's 350. Let's see if it'll touch 349. We're going to jump in here at 351. We're out at 356. That was a nice profit. That was a $50 win on this stock. Wow, that was sweet. That was nice. If you could make $50 on every trade, you know, I've already made 74 trades today. If I could make $50 on every trade, 50 times 70, that's $3,500 in one day. That's not bad. Now I expect a little bit of a pullback here. We're at 354. There's 353. The market is starting to tank again. Wow. What can you say? I mean, and also take note, we've been trading this stock now for a few minutes, and we've been doing fine, scalping $50 here, $10, $20 there, $30 here. So it's just a case in point where you don't need to skip around to a lot of different stocks. Pick one or two or three stocks that you really like, that you're interested in, and make some money on those stocks. Use your skills, develop your skills. That's you know, that's part of the fun. That's part of the education in learning how to buy and sell stocks. This one, I see it dropping. I don't see a lot of support at 350. I would not be surprised to see it drop 5, 10, maybe 15 cents. So I'm out of this one. I'd like to go back to AMC. Oh, AMC looks dismal. Okay. SoFi is dropping. I mean, SoFi used to be a $27 stock. It's now selling for $11, and it's still dropping. As is Planter, PLTR, as is Nikola, still dropping, 714, 713 a share and dropping. Peloton, it says it all, 24.30 down to 24.02 and still dropping. I mean, you can catch some of these on the bounce. There's Space, SPCE, but is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? Not to me. Here's Bingo. Good old Bingo. Actually, Bingo is up. It used to be $1.86. It's now at $1.92. But even though I love this stock, and I think this should be a $15, $20, $25 stock, it's selling for $1.92, and I don't see a lot of upward momentum on the stock. I see a lot of downward pressure. So I fully expect this one to continue to drop, maybe into the $1.50 area or below. I'd like to pick some more up at $1.25, maybe $1 a share. But look at the red. I mean, even though this is a $26 stock, it's dropped from $26.35 to $26.09, and it continues to drop. Now, we don't on this channel invest in $26 a share stocks, but There is 791 on Victor Oscar Robert Baker. This one looks somewhat strong. Let's see if this will drop back. It's got increasing volume on it. But nobody's trading the stock. So this is one you want to stay away from, definitely. And one is doing absolutely nothing. So let's go check out BIDX. How about BUDX? Not impressed. Now that one's got good upside potential, but it's a $50 stock. My rule here is if you can't afford to buy 300 shares of a stock, don't even look at it. So this is a $50 stock. Western Digital, WDC, great company, good upside potential. It's down from $51.20 to $49 and what, 50, 60 cents? But it's just, you know, it's out of our price range. So why bother? Let's see here. Let's look at DOCN. What time is it? We've got about 20-25 minutes left in the trading day. Not sure what DOCN sells for. Oh, there again. This one's going to run. This one has dropped from $130 down to $50, $52 a share. But for the small investor, the new investor, you can maybe afford a couple $1,000s to invest, and maybe you don't even have a couple $100. You can't afford this stock. I would never, I would never be able to afford 300 shares of a $50 stock. I'm just not going to invest $15,000 into a stock in this stock market. It's definitely too dangerous. This one looks fairly interesting here. Let's see if this will break $4.12 a share. It's at 411.5 right now. Oh, just dropped to 411. I mean, if this would break 412, 413 a share, it might actually be a good stock. Let's see here. SPY is trying to rally. There's 411.5. Let's see if let's see if we can get 411 on this stock. No, I think this one's going to drop. I just don't see that much upside potential. Let's go back to INDO. INDO has been good to us. Wow, that one is just tanking. Used to be 710, now it's 647. 645 and dropping. Let's go check out V. Oh, sweet. This one's going up. Y'all jump right in and buy this at $222 a share. Oh, you gotta love it. See, it's going up though. 222 to 222.63. Oh, let's look at this one. Oh, this one's only $186 a share. Oh, wow. This one looks kind of weak at these levels. It's gone from 910 to almost 990 a share. The overall market is starting to come down. Let's go look at our small cap stocks that we can afford. That one's not good. Don't like this one. Nikola looks like it's finally starting to go up a little. I expect to pull back here. At least, I was just going to say at least to 729. If not 726. There's 728. It might even go to 724. There's 728. 727. Let's go check out SoFi. I like this. Oh, this one's going to drop also. So we have about 1 minute left in the trading day. I'd still like to make one more trade. This one's at 11.16, 11.15 and dropping. I just don't see it. Bingo has dropped back to 192. I see significant weakness at these levels for Bingo. And all you see is blood red. Space looks like it's trying to recover a little. Let's jump into space. We're going to take it at 807. Let's see if we can make a penny or two on space. There's 806. Let's see if it'll pop to 808. There's 807. It's thinking about it. This may be the last trade we take today. There's 807. Give me 808. 808. It's all I want. 808. $807.5. Come on, baby. 808. Pop it up there. There's my 808. Oh, and they sold it at 807. So we were in and out at 807. And see, I don't understand that. We put the order in at 808. There's 809. So had we waited just another couple seconds, we could have gotten 809. Let's see it pull back here a little bit. It's 1017. Let's pop in. We're going to take it at 8010. Let's see. I want my $10 on this stock. Let's see if we can get 8011. 811. There's 810. Seems to have good support around 810. Let's see it pop to 811. It's got good volume. Somebody's stepping in to push it up. They're buying a lot of shares. Will it go to 811? Okay. We bought in at 8010. We got out at 812. So it went to 813. So I'm sure you all are wondering, did I make my minimum? Let me look at the daily totals. Minus $30. I made 5 times my minimum goal for today. And that's trading 2 hours from 8:15 to 10:15. It's actually 10:19. So say from 8:15 to 10:30. So a little over 2 hours, I've made almost $500 profit. And this is what I want to teach you how to do. I want to teach you how to download the software, which is free of charge. Send me an email, Thomas, Thomas, F as in fudge, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. In the subject line, put stock market, and I will send you the link to the software. I will show you how to download it, how to install it, and how to use it. And I guarantee you that for all of 2022, you will not lose $1. And that's because you will not be using real money. You'll be using funny money to learn how to trade and how to use the software. And what I equate that to is think back to the dark ages when you got your temporary driving permit so that you could drive a car. You would never think to get in that car and drive across country from East Coast to West Coast, having just gotten your driver's permit that day. So why would you download and use real money to learn how to use and trade in the stock market without really feeling comfortable doing what you're doing? It'd be suicide. It'd be crazy. You wouldn't do that. Generally, on your first day, you're white-knuckled. Both hands are on the steering wheel, and you're scared to death. Same thing with buying and selling stocks, especially in this stock market. This stock market wants to go down. As a matter of fact, as we speak right now, it's trying to go down and drop further. Interest rates are out of control. Inflation is out of control. Russia may or may not invade the Ukraine. We've got C-19 going on. So, I mean, pick your poison. There is enough negative news to drive the stock market down further. One stock I like is Bingo. Bingo is now down to $1.93 a share. I fully expect Bingo to drop to $1.50, if not $1 a share. Unheard of, crazy, outstanding company. There's no reason for that stock to drop that low, but if it does, you better believe I'm going to jump in and pick up some more. So that's my trading day. I'll take my 400 and let's see, I made $470 today exactly. So you can't be afraid to take a trade. You can't be afraid to lose a little. Can't get too excited when you win a little. Overall, at the end of your trading day, hopefully you've made more than you've lost. But again, the first year, for the rest of 2022, I encourage you, while you should make monthly deposits to your stock account, please do not use real money because we made some good trades today. We made some bad trades today. We made money today. We lost money today. But overall, we end up in the session with a $470 gain. That's outstanding in anybody's bank account. And it's that I hope to teach you how to do. So we're pretty much done. Don't care what the market does for the rest of the day. It could rally and go up 2,000 points. It could drop 5,000 points. Don't really care. My motto is, if you can't make money in the first 2 hours of a trading day, then you need to practice a little bit more. You should not spend all day in front of computer screens. It's just not necessary. So for that, and Take the Trade TV, I bid you good morning. Don't overtrade. Have a profitable day. And we will see you